half of recent UK graduates are stuck in non-graduate jobs, many of which are on minimum wage, and unemployment rates for new graduates continue to rise. Are current students worried about getting well-paid jobs which are also relevant to their course?
Not necessarily. Well, if I fail, yes.
Not yet, I'm sure it will when it comes closer to the time.
No, because I don't want a job relevant to my course when I graduate.
I do psychology, so unless I want to actually do an extra 2 years and then a bit more onto that, I'd never be able to do anything in psychology anyway. I still think I'll be able to get a well-earned job, just not in my field.
I should be worried. I'm not worried, purely because I did my placement year last year, and the two companies I've worked for have kind of, I don't know, opened up some doors of opportunity.
Am I worried? Yes, maybe, I don't know. For me, coming to uni was never about getting a job, certainly wasn't about getting a well-paid job. You should be studying things that interest you, at least that's my opinion.
No, I'm more worried about finding a job that I enjoy having rather than finding a job that pays me well.
I am and I'm not at the same time. At the moment I'm not really concentrating on looking at jobs because I've got too much on, but I think if the right job comes up, I don't care how much I get paid.
As long as I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I mean, the key thing is just to not give up, really.
It's like more than not having a full-time job, it's more of a worry of not having the job in the field that you want it and doing something like working in a shop or working in a restaurant even after you've paid all this money to go to uni.
Just nervous about staying loyal to my morals and my ambitions.
I mean, obviously, yeah, I want to have money, but I'm not. I don't really mind what it is because I'm going into documentaries. As long as I'm travelling, that's all I really care about.
I'm not worried about getting a job because I feel there are so many jobs out there. It's just a matter of whether you actually want to look for them or not.
So regardless of how many well-skilled employees, of every individual in the UK who went to university was fantastic and could really contribute to society, there'd still only be a set amount of jobs for them because of the way that money works, and it's a game of musical chairs.
And I think that the level of competition is really high.
It is really hard to try and compete with people from all sorts of disciplines when you only really went into it as a 17-year-old picking a uni course and a place to go.
In the employer's eyes, if someone went to a more prestigious, more well-known place of study, then obviously that might have the upper hand. So I think that the employment system in a way is a bit unfair. It's all based on paper as opposed to the person. I mean, obviously I'm worried about getting a job, but I guess I'm just going to cross that bridge when I come to it.
What do you think? Click on the politicians to see where the party stands on employment. Tell us who you agree with. Don't forget to register for the general election in May by clicking here. Let your voice be heard.